Welcome to MY Consulting, the channel for growth and personal change. Today, we take a closer look at your personal life story. Maybe you know the movie The Truman Show, in which Jim Carrey plays the main character, and he is, without knowing, the star of a TV series. So his whole life basically is a movie. And we humans, we can actually do the same for our lives. I mean, everyone is kind of running his own movie. Why is the life script model now so important in transactional analysis? Well, because it helps you to understand who you are, why you do certain things. In this video, we will just do together an analysis about your life script. So the only thing you really need for it is a pen and some paper, and then we can directly start together. We try now together, step by step, to reveal a little bit more about your own personal life story. So what you have to do first is, you think about what were the favorite characters, for instance in movies or fairy tales, that have always impressed you over your lifetime. You know, maybe as a child, as a teenager, or maybe right now in your current life situation. Eric Berne stated that as childs, when we were 0 to 5 years old, we usually already wrote down our life scripts, our life plans for the whole future. And they were often linked to, let's say, fairy tales, because as children we're not able to comprehend the whole world, so we always tend to think that stories and fairy tales and movies, that they are kind of true. And so we in our head, we make up our own life plan that we consistently follow up in the future. This life plan is mostly unconsciously. So if you don't think about it, we just follow it. You know, like Jim Carrey in The Truman Show, without ever noticing that we're actually running on a script. I would like to invite you now to a journey through your own life story. And if you haven't done it yet, really get the pen and paper, because then you can really take the most benefit out of this exercise. I will give you now a guided meditation through your own personal life script. So just close your eyes, breathe in and out, and focus on the here and now. The theme is your life as a movie. Imagine you're sitting in a cinema. You're waiting for the movie to start. The movie is about you and your personal life story. What kind of movie will it be? Will it be an action movie, a drama, or just a serious play? Is it heroic or very realistic? How many spectators are sitting in the audience? Is the room full, half full, or empty? What will the audience say after they saw the movie about your life? Will they applaud, or will they just leave bored? What could be the title of your movie? The title of your personal life story? It's getting dark now in the room. The movie starts. The first scene starts. The scene could be any scene from your childhood or from your teenager times. What comes first in your mind? What is a very distinctive scene that you think is very important for your life? What is happening in the scene? Who's around you? What are the expressions on the faces of the people around you? Can you maybe hear something? Or taste something? Or feel something? Is it a happy moment? A very sad moment? Why is this moment important to you? You can pause the video now and just stay a little bit in the scene. And maybe there are also other scenes that came in your mind. And just make a few notes to each one of them, why they actually came in your mind and why they could be important for you. When you're done with writing it down, just resume the video and we will go to the next scene. I assume you wrote down a few notes so far. Now we progress in the movie about your life. The next scene is around the here and now. Which scene would symbolize you and portray you pretty well? What would be the scene right now? What is happening? Who's around you? What are the people's faces? What are the expressions? What is your role in the scene? How do you feel in the scene? Write down anything that comes into your mind. If there are other scenes as well, make a few notes for them as well. And then just pause the video and finish your thoughts, and then we continue with the next episode. The curtain opens now again. Now we are 10 years in the future. What is a scene that might happen in the future that could symbolize your whole life path until that point? What is the scene? What are you doing in it? What is your role in the scene? Who's around you? Which people? What are the expressions? What are the faces? Can you hear something? Feel something? What do you feel? Do you feel positive? Negative? What are other scenes that could also portray you in 10 years from now? Stay with this thought a bit. Just write down anything that comes into your mind intuitively. Make the notes, pause the video, and then resume when you're finished. The curtain closes. The movie is over. What does the audience do? Do they clap now? Or they just take the movie as it was and go home? What is maybe a message they take with them from your movie, from your life story? When the audience leaves the room, they're passing by the big poster which advertises your life story. And now think, what is on that poster? Maybe you, maybe someone else who's on that poster, maybe some symbols that show some of your interests, of your passions, of your convictions, of your struggles. Keep the poster about your personal life story in mind. Now imagine a passenger walks by and he says, in this movie, one can see that. Great. So we're done now with the writing part, and now it's a little bit about analyzing it. If you think about the scenes you had in mind when you were quite young, in the here and now, and in the future, and if you look at the overall picture that symbolizes your movie, are there any connecting dots? Is there maybe something, a pattern that you could recognize? If you take the here and now and you make a cut, and you compare the past and the future, are they congruent or are they different? Is there something you would like to change in the future? Is there something that you say when you look at your past that marked you but doesn't bring you forward anymore? Is there something you would like to change? If you're interested in learning more about how we write our life story, and also in identifying if we maybe have a winner or loser script in certain areas, just wait for the next video and we will take a deeper look inside your own personal life story.